really takes care of the women in his life, and that says a lot about
He
him.
does. He prioritizes them.
Yeah, that's something that's important.
Yes, it is important. It is. It is important to see how a man treats the women in his life.
Mm-hmm.
And not just talks about them, but both.
Mm-hmm.
Both talk about them and treat them. Because that's another thing. Some men just talk. Some men just talk. They talk. And just talk all fucking day and ain't do shit.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You know, I seen all the red. Oh, is this getting in
what?
our conversation? That's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I usually just mute stuff and put music over it. unless we draw something real deep.
Right.
Like, I don't know.
I seen the red flags, but it's just like,
Red flag what? It went. We're not talking about it.
you said you're not talking about.
We're not talking about it. See, that's just some of the shit we're talking about. I'm so for real.
Okay.
I'm for real. We're not talking about red flags. We're talking about green ones. We're talking about things that make us happy. We're not sitting here thinking about things that don't make us happy. For real, it's not, you know, you've thought about that 1,000 times. You've already processed that. There's no need to reprocess and reprocess, especially not now while we chilling. I don't want to think about that shit. Yeah, because it. Fuck yo. Like, you're here. He's so weird being so weird. And you can see your whole bad bitch in Alabama at the lab school. Like, okay, we're not gonna talk about it. And I want you to I want you to know why we're not talking about it. Because it's no longer productive. Because you've already spent the past year thinking about every single part of that. So you're no longer at that point. You're trying to make yourself stay somewhere you're not. And that's hindering your manifestation. So you're going to right now understand why you already let that go. Like you've literally already done it.
Mm-hmm.
So stop taking yourself back somewhere you're healed from. You feel me? Yeah. Just leave that shit alone. I know because I've said, you know what I'm saying? I went through it, so I know how long it takes, and everybody's different. But for you to be sitting in front of me right now, you're not too far away. So you have to think what's making you do that. That's an example of somebody pulling on your energy. If you just sitting here having a good time, what just makes you think of him? We talking about good niggas with green flags, and your brain thought of the reddest flag from the reddest nigga. Like that's a sign of somebody pulling on your energy. That's a time to snap yourself back. Like, oh no, like I'm gonna be present because I'm happy here. You went from be smiling, talking about one situation to like sad and overwhelmed about a situation that's happened, and you're trying to relive through what memory? No. That's not a positive way to process. And only because you've already done it. Like, you feel me? Had it been something that was fresh, you know what I'm saying, it just happened, I would even give you a year, but really damn year's been 2. Really. So it's like you keep punishing yourself for shit that you already know isn't your fault. Niggas ain't shit sometimes, and sometimes bitches ain't shit. And sometimes good niggas get ain't shit bitches. Sometimes ain't shit bitches get good niggas. And whatever the fuck I was just trying to say. But good bitches get ain't shit bitches. But the point is, okay, fuck. Move on. Hell. And I say that with love. Only because I sat here and watched you do the work. And over the past couple weeks, you've been letting that piss you off. And I don't understand why you don't understand is him pulling all your energy, because you're not there anymore. You're literally not. You're not. You know that you're far gone from that. You know that you've called your power back. He don't even talk to you the same. Even his text message language is different towards you because he knows it's not the same. It's more respectful. So stop punishing yourself. Take a breath and fuck him. It's literally the same as the 6-second rule with negative thoughts. It takes 6 seconds for a negative thought to spiral, which means you have 6 seconds to decide, do I want to let that thought dictate the rest of my day, the rest of my evening, the rest of my rising, whatever. Is that thought worth the energy that I was feeling? And in this case, it's not, because you went from being here to being here in 6 seconds, and I watched it happen. And that's why we're having this conversation. Because you call your power back in those 6 seconds, and you say, actually, no, I'm not gonna go relive a traumatic event that I don't have to, because I've already processed that 1,000 times, and I know it's not my fault, and I know people just not shit, and I'm here, human. Okay? That's a positive way to process. Okay? Sometimes we just have to live. You can't go wrong, you can't heal if you keep replaying it, and only because you've already done it. Now, if this was fresh, I'd be like, yeah, because I would understand. You have to sometimes replay that shit 1,000 times when it first happened, and sometimes it takes 6 months, a year, 2 years. But in your case, it's not, and I know you, and we're sitting in front of each other, and I know where I am, and I know there's nobody else to fuck around because I've done the work, and I'm not vibrating on a frequency where anybody who hasn't done the work can get that close, this close to me. So you have imposter syndrome. You don't see the work that you've done yourself, and that's why you keep punishing yourself, because that's what you're doing. He not sitting here hearing these thoughts. He don't know what the fuck you thinking. Only you are hearing these thoughts, and you're punishing yourself. I seen the red flags. We all seen the motherfucking red flags. Everybody. We all saw red as fuck. Didn't give no one fuck, and still did it. That's okay. Boo hoo. We cried about it. We're not gonna keep crying about it forever, bro. And we're just not gonna do it. No, especially not sitting here looking cute as fuck, bad bitches. Like, what? Fuck him. And that's all the time I do. I want to give him tonight. That's all the time. Okay. Love you. I love you.